I just got it right now. Best believe we're gonna watch. Oh, I can just watch it on my. I can watch it on my phone. You can watch it on YouTube too, Drew. Just look it up. NRA Fox.
It's gonna be delayed.
I know.
It's gonna be delayed for them. Mm-hmm.
Jody, see what I'm sending you?
No, I don't have my comments on there.
Damn. Alright, I'm gonna mute my mic so I
Jesus
don't come
Christ.
up on it.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be taken about the 12. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail! There we go now. Green 90.
And on the ground they go, running back. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
Oh, you have Akeem Hicks.
They're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20.
You have Akeem Hicks.
20 points scored. Give yourself your best chance of winning.
So if they're up around
Get the fuck out of here.
30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout.
Shut up,
and that means
fag.
the offense has to keep pace.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down. They'll run it now. Out of the gun. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Carry here for Todd Gurley.
What the fuck?
Oh, he's got a little down.
No.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Gurley again here on first down. And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
No, check, Patriot, Patriot!
To throw on second down. Murray eluding the pressure right.
Oh shit!
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8.
That shit is a glitch.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Flushed out right. And able to break one.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Down, but a nice little gain. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Oh my god.
That time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to run. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Todd Gurley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
You let the get the fuck out of here, bitch.
At the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Almost able to intercept.
You ran all the way back there with that fat ass dude. That shit is retarded.
Instead, second down. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes.
Of course he drops it.
A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings it
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come.
I'm not worried about it.
They'll look to throw here. He's gonna fire one.
Get that weak shit out of here, bro. God damn. Fuck this goddamn game, bro. That is so fucking weak.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. To the left.
Bro, dude, I fucking hate this weak ass game.
15 yards through the air on a first down. From the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Nice.
Humble, bitch.
7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Operating from the gun. Murray. Oh, he may have gotten off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
They're running with Gurley, and he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. They'll try and
I knew it. God damn, bro.
Todd Gurley with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Looking deep downfield.
Under pressure from who, bruh? Tell me who.
Picked off by Harrison Smith.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
Oh, fucking course, dude.
Across the 20 before they get to him. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray, and they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Detroit! Detroit!
From the gun, Murray. Looking deep here for Ebert. He's got a man. Complete. Down to the 39. A big play for the Vikings on 3rd down. 46 yards. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Chris Jones on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll throw underneath for Gurley. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Operating from the gun, Murray. That's to his running back, complete.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
They knew what they
fucking garbage ass shit.
Yards and the offense stays out there. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing on first down. Murray.
Get the fuck, bro. Come on. Fucking Eric Ebron. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, you get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Black 58 rail.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1.
What the, bro, what?
And he'll lose yardage.
Oh my god, dude. Fuck this goddamn game. Of fucking course, dude. You're supposed to run.
So as they take it over, we start this out.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at the 20. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Around the NFL, they're in the 2nd in Philly. And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. Cam Newton, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. On 1st and 10, Murray. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Murray. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reggie Ragland. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Black 58 rail.
Mahomes going to throw. 8 seconds now showing on the clock. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. final shot before break. Murray, he'll buy some time right, and it's incomplete. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Todd Gurley, 72 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now they'll run it on the toss. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Anthony Barr coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now here's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, this game is fucking bullshit, bro. This shit is fucking cheating. Are you kidding me? How the fuck does he not fucking... Bro, fuck this guy, dude.
In the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting to drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. To throw on 2nd down, Murray. It's caught, Lockett. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 46 yards. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Murray now. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. Tavecchio to add the PAT. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around? We'll see.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets them a new set of downs. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing now is Mahomes, being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But to drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here to the tailback. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Another carry now for Gurley. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Operating from the gun. Murray. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. They run. It's Gurley. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Now it's Gurley. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll run for it with Marshall. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
There's pride on the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Left. 3 down.
And they'll indeed take a knee.